Well, good morning and welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber and today is Tunisian Thursday. I think this is one of my favorite days. I was like, this is so much fun. Yay! Okay, so update on the hook, y'all. The last time I used it, it broke. I tried to fix it and my hook's caught. There we go. It's fixed, but it's not all the way on flush, and I tried to put as little but enough super glue on it, but it still ultimately smushed out and got all over the outside of it. So I ordered a new one the same day that I tried to fix it, just to have a backup, you know, in case. I just knew it wasn't gonna work. Or I tried it, it failed, and I ordered it all on the same day or something like that. So this is my new one right here. This is my new one, but the other one, this wouldn't go like this right here. The silver piece is like a hairline away from being flush with the hook, and like I said, it's all gunked up on the outside. I tried to lightly use a piece of sandpaper to see if I couldn't sand it down, but I was like, it's gonna scratch the poop out of these pieces, and so I stopped what I was doing with that. Like I just kind of went real lightly, just kind of tried to brush it to see if that would help. So it's not boogered up, but it feels smooth. I tried to use it with something to see if it would crochet okay. If for some reason I get into a pickle and I can't wait for something, a new one or something, like if it becomes my backup to my backup, it'll be, I still have it to use it, you know, in case for some reason it ends up not working, or I end up needing, what am I trying to say here? In case my other one breaks, I have it as a backup. I'll show you here. Oh wait, no, I don't have it right there. It is right here on the back side. So you can kind of see this right here? That's a little bit of the paper towel I tried to wipe the glue off with, so it won't come off. Like you can see all that glue on there. And if you look really close, it's like just a little bit of ways from being all the way up. So it'll work in a pinch. So I have it stored on the back side of my hooks as, like, you know, my backup. So it's, yeah, it's sitting back here all by its lonesome, away from all the rest of them. Okay, so today's Tunisian project I chose to try before I do my actual gigabyte blanket, because I haven't touched that in a while too. I need to work a little bit on that. So I thought I would do what's called, okay, so I've been asking y'all for ideas on what to do, what things to try. And so I had one person the other day tell me they wanted to see a Tunisian mitered square, and I went, okay, that is definitely something I haven't tried before. And that is not something Michael from MDL Crochet has put on his channel yet that I know of. So this instruction comes from the channel TL Yarn Crafts, but it's actually not too bad. So I brought with me, I've got this scrap yarn, it's Diva Pink. I don't know when I used Diva Pink for this to be scrap yarn. Oh, it might be the, what's it called? The entrelac and the round that I did using Juan's tutorial. So, and then I have this teal, this dark teal from Big Twist. So they're both Big Twist. This is the Diva Pink and this is teal. I made a yip yip yesterday with these two colors. They're contrasting enough. So I figured I would make the crochet or the Tunisian mitered square, and I am going to be using my metal hook. Now, all this on here does not need to be on here. I just don't want to take the time. Actually, you know what? I will take the time to pull it off because it's way too long for what I need it to be. So I gotta find my little baggies here with the keys in it. Maybe it'll be the last one I pull out of here. Ta-da! It's the last bag. I need to turn this around. Okay, so these are called little keys. These little, oh, they look like little 9s or P's, whichever way you want to look at them. They're just like those little pin key things that you can put in the doorknobs of your house to pop the lock back open. It's got a little thing for you to hold on to it. So I'm gonna pull off the long one first. So I love Tunisian, y'all. Love it. I am holding out hope that Michael showed these beautiful rainbow colored metal Tunisian hooks. I might need this second one to get this one open because I don't have anything to hold on to. That may be why there's 2 in here, but I think there's 2 in here for backup. No, not that way. That way. He showed a few sets of hooks that he found, metal ones. And I love the blue ones for sure that he showed, and I also love the rainbow ones. The gold ones, I'm not a huge fan of gold things. I like gold, but you know, maybe gold. Yeah, this color right here isn't exactly my favorite color. Like, but again, that's what I've mentioned already before, that I'm just not a fan of like a mustardy color, you know. You know what? I probably should take that off before I put this in here. I don't need the extension on here. Ugh. Where to put my 2 keys? Anyway, yeah, I was like, I really love the blue ones and the rainbow ones that he showed. Where is... There it is. Okay. Sorry. I had to concentrate a little bit on where this piece was. I love the fact that, y'all, for once, when you order something off of Amazon, that it showed that these were swivel cords. It actually says they were swivel cords. And look, I'm holding these taut, and I know you can't see it, but I'm actually spinning this silver piece right here. And it has a nice smooth spin to it. So it's not a, oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh, darn it. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get this smaller so it'll fit back in the little baggie here. This is a little baggie situation I was looking for with my Mindfully, whatever they're called, cords. Okay. Cord and extension is off. So I'm gonna put the extension back in this bag. And then I'm gonna put one of the keys back because I don't need both keys. So yeah, I'm excited to get the rainbow colored ones. Maybe one day the blue ones. I don't know. I don't really need that many Tunisian hook sets, but I want that many. So I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely want the rainbow ones he showed. So I was like, ooh, those are pretty. I love color, so I love when they can do things with the rainbows. But the thing is, it's on AliExpress, and I had this aversion to AliExpress. I'm just like, I don't want to order from China. I just have an aversion to ordering straight from China, you know, and not ordering. I like ordering through businesses, I don't know, more local to my country, I guess. But even though the products come from, it still ends up coming from there. It's just, I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna start my mitered square here, y'all. I rewound this and it's all like, this is the one thing about Big Twist yarn is I think this is older Big Twist. You can kind of see it's splitty and it's it's a pain. It's a pain, but you know what? It's scrap yarn. I'm gonna use it. But look at the difference in this newer yarn. You can see the difference. Like, you can just see it. I don't know. All right, so she said to do a chain of 30 of odd number, but she did a sample of 31. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oop, that's what the yarn. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, 31. Yeah, I love these hooks. They definitely are smooth. Honestly, I mean, I guess I can kind of feel the difference between the two, but there's not a huge difference between the metal ones for me and the wooden ones. They're not like, oh, I love my eye doctor the other day. He was like, so this is, I'm not looking for, you know, I'm looking for a response from you if you see a difference between like 1 or 2, you know, if it's a wow, you know, like if it's a wow moment, like you're like, oh wow, that's clear, you know, kind of thing. So, or if it's like, you know, almost the same. For me, that's what the metal and the wooden hooks, they're a subtle difference between the two that it's hard to pick out or to pick up on. But I think there is a little bit of a difference in how it glides. I don't know. All I know is this yarn is splitty and annoying. All right, so I'm going to do my row, my first row foundation, my foundation row, which means I'm gonna go along and pick up all these loops here, which is one of the parts that takes a bit longer than most. This was a fairly simple, at least to my brain, it was a fairly simple, I don't know how I can memorize this stuff. It's like after watching it 1 or 2 times, maybe it's because I just have the experience with crochet, you know? I don't know, it's just, I watched that it's TL Yarn Crafts. I think I mentioned that once. I don't remember. See, like there's things I can't remember, but then I'm like sitting here going, well, I remember the instructions that she gave for this, about whacked myself with the stopper with this Tunisian project here, the mitered square. Now, the one I happened to come across was a 2-color one where she changed color every row. And I was looking for just a solid one. So I mean, I think you just follow the same pattern, you just don't change the color. What in the world happened there? Oh, I didn't pull up my loop, I just went to the next one. Apparently my brain can only do so much and talk at the same time. I wish y'all could see this. I need to put this camera angle down a little bit. I'm gonna pause for a second. Okay, it's down a little bit, but the top of my head's cut off a little bit, but that's fine. Now I can hold this up a little bit and you can see what I'm doing instead of just listening to me talk while I look down and up a little bit here and there. So, you know, for today, on my Thankfull Tunisian Thursday, I am thankful for the ability to crochet. I may have already mentioned this before in a Thankful Thursday, but I'm going to mention it again. I am thankful for the fact that I have this ability to do this and make things, because I enjoy watching the creations that I make come out of what I make. I just have an enjoyment, and then I also get an enjoyment out of the compliments that I get on things. You know, I think we all like positive compliments on just about anything. It doesn't really matter. We like to be acknowledged in a positive, kind way, you know? This yarn is so splitty. I think it is overspun, like over caked, because playing with cake, you know, ball winders and stuff, it maybe, I don't know, because it's trying to unravel the other direction or whatever. It's trying to unravel, and that's why it's so splitty. So, I don't know, but it's, you know, I can work through it. So yeah, I enjoy my craft of crochet, and I enjoy all the pretty colors that, you know, we get to look at. And yeah, the rainbow is a beautiful thing. I love that God gave us the rainbow as his promise to us to never flood the earth again. And yeah, okay, I almost finished it. So on the last pass through, on the last two, I need to change to my new color. So I'm gonna do it the way Michael taught to me. I like his way. I have to agree with him. I like the way of using a slip knot. It just feels more secure. I don't know why, it just does. But TL Yarncrest, when she did it, she just, you know, attached it on there as a loose tail. So, all right, so then on this next one, I'm going to go, what was it? All right, so there's 31, half of 31 is 15. No, half of 30 is 15. Oh, I can't remember. I just know she went to the middle one. I can't remember if it was 13 or 14, because she leaves the 3 in the middle, so the 1 in the middle with 1 on either side. So let me count. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You know what, I'm gonna put a stitch marker right there. I thought for sure she would stitch mark it, you know, but she didn't in the video. She just did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I counted 14 and then put it on the 15th one. And then I counted 15 that direction. So, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I need to move it over one more. And then I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I'm gonna go to 13. I keep pulling this out because I was counting. All right, so I need to pull this. I'm gonna pull this slip knot back out again because I want to fix this. There we go. Sorry, I gotta fix this. Pull it back through there. Tighten it down. All right, so I'm gonna go to 13. So 13 simple stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, she did this whole square in like 20 minutes on a video, but she also sped up a lot of it, so I won't be doing that. 8, 9, 10, 11. I will get as much of it done now as I can. I'm not going to probably get the whole thing done. 13. Okay, so I've got 13 loops on my hook. Now I'm going to do, what do they call it? Simple stitch 3 together. I don't know, something like that. It's 3. So I'm going to simple stitch 3 together. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So the next 3 together, and then continue on with the others. So I should have 13, right? 14. 2, 3. I hope I did it in the middle. 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can always pull it out and start over again. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 with the end stitch. That's what I'm counting here. So that one there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I got 14 on both sides. We're good. Okay. So now I can just almost fly through this. So I'm just gonna do my return pass. So anyway, yeah, I'm thankful that I can crochet and that my brain just jams with Tunisian, because there's just something about crocheting and Tunisian crochet that is just, it can be, I can get out of my head, but also a lot of times when I'm sitting there and it's something I know what to do, but I don't need to count per se. I mean, I can count at the same time, I think. Maybe not, but I don't know if I always get out of my head, to be honest. I think I get in my head when I'm doing it, when I'm quiet. Because I sit there and then I bring up some random thing into my husband and he goes, why are you bringing up that now? Well, because I'm sitting here thinking. It just came to my head. Sorry. Just how my brain works. So yeah, I'm just thankful for that ability, that I can do that and just make things. My youngest well, he only wore it the day I gave it to him. He hasn't worn it since, but he likes his little cardigan I made him. Okay, so I'm gonna drop this, I think, and pick up this one on this side here. Okay. And then I'm gonna do my next row with the new color, the first color, color A. Can't remember how many times. I just go to that middle stitch, which you can see where it's at. It's like right here. So I'm gonna do my 3 together again there. So you basically just every row you decrease the three stitches, and then eventually you get to where I think you get down to the 3. I think you get down to like 3, and you just work, you're essentially decreasing the whole time down, and it becomes a square. So like I said, I don't think I'm gonna get the whole thing done on here, but we'll see. It's a fairly quick little square to make. And I figured, I don't know, maybe I can make a bunch of these or something and join them together and make a make something. I don't know. Make something. Maybe a blanket, a small blanket or something. I don't know. But, yeah, I might have to go grab some more teal from, I was about to say Hobby Lobby. Joanne. But, and hopefully they even have it still. Because I was in there last week, I think. I still need to transfer my money over from PayPal to my bank. I have all my Dibs sale money still in my PayPal and I need to transfer it over. I don't have the PayPal card to use, which I could, but I don't want to do that. I use my other one to pay for things. So anyway, let's see. We're getting to the end of this row and I'll show you my progress here. All right, so I'm gonna do this. Pull it through, tighten that down. And then, so this is what it's gonna look upside down, but this is what it's gonna look like so far. Or this is what it's looking like so far after 3 rows. So it's making itself a square and I'm basically just decreasing down. But this is called a mitered square, so it's, like I said, it's just neat seeing these things come out. Like, it's neat seeing this come out after having watched it, having watched someone else do it, you know? So that's not what I'm trying to say. It's a fairly quick thing to make up. I definitely think Michael could film this pretty quickly if he wanted to. At least a two colored one, even a regular one if you just did a solid. Which I could do that too. I could make some solid ones to go with this, maybe. I don't know, because they definitely are going to make lines. Oh, you know what? Did I skip over that? Nope, I did. I did do my 3 together. I was like, I don't remember doing 3 together, but I did. I was wondering if there's a way, because you're going to have to block this a little bit to get the curl, because it is going to curl. So I was hoping there was a way to counteract the curl with this. I was going to play around with that, but I don't know. It'd be too much mathing or too much mental gymnastics, as I like to call it, as I've heard other people mention before. I definitely did not come up with that myself. But mental gymnastics and me it can overwhelm me to the point of frustration. So it's like, man, we're just gonna, you know, we know our limits on some things. I feel like it would be too bad, but I don't know. Like the first row, maybe, or 2, we would do the reverse simple stitch. And then, you know, on the first 2 on the ends, maybe do that too, before we moved into the regular simple. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, mental gymnastics, not my friend. So we're getting there. So like I said, I'm at 30 minutes almost. So like I said, I don't think I'm gonna finish this whole square in a short amount of time. Like her recording of that square that Tail Yarn Cross did, or Tony did, I'm sure it took her, you know, a while to film. Or to not film, but, you know, I'm sure it took her a good amount of time, and then, you know, they edited it down, why can I not get that word? Edited it down, edited it. It just won't come out right. Shortened it down, you know, down to the short time period. Did edits to it. to make it run faster. Because there were points in the video where she's doing this, you know. They sped it up. So, I mean, it is just simple stitches, so it's a pretty quick thing to get through. I don't know what is going on. Yarn. Maybe this yarn is not the best yarn to use with this hook, because it is a little bit on the sharper side, so it tends to just snag the yarn a little bit. But then also this yarn is already splitty, and so it doesn't take much to split it. So it might work better with the wooden hook. Maybe not, I don't know, because my wooden hooks, they got some points to them. I'll have to show you the difference between the two hooks. Yes, the metal ones, I think, you know what, I can't say for sure that they feel sharper, because the Knitter's Pride Dreams that I have, I feel like, stop it, there we go. I feel like they, what am I trying to say here, brain? Wake up. Well, I guess it's not as sharp. Yeah, I guess the edges are a little more like fatter, rounded. But if you look at these, look at this hook though, y'all. Like, it has a hook. Like, it is pointed. I don't know, it's hard to bring, maybe it's too dark, but do y'all see how pointed that is compared to this? I mean, this is pointed too, but it's like, it's pointy. Like I said, it's hard to show, but the silver one it's rounded here where you hook the yarn. This is pointed. This is less sharp than this, but this is rounded. Unless you could feel it and see it in person, it may be hard to show on camera. And I'm definitely not going to get around to my gigabyte blanket with you guys, so we're just going to keep working on this mitered square, and then I will work on the gigabyte later. But I really need to focus on my mom's blankets, so that's partly why I've not been picking up my other blankets and stuff that I have to work on, because I only have a few short weeks before Mother's Day, and I don't even know if I'm going to see her on Mother's Day. Actually, I might, because Mother's Day weekend is the same as our recital weekend for dance, and oh boy, I gotta figure out how to do makeup. I don't wear makeup, y'all. I don't own any makeup, and I can do her hair and make it look okay, but I'm not a hairstylist either, so it's like, when it comes to recitals, I find people to do it, and the person I had do the last couple years moved away, and her daughter moved further away, so I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. I need to start figuring that out, because I only have a few more weeks before that. Like, she's only got 2 more dance practices before rehearsal week, and rehearsal week is the week I need somebody for the rehearsal nights. Oh my gosh, she's gonna have to do hair and makeup. Maybe not. I'm gonna have to look at their rehearsals, because her dance classes are spread out over 3 days. But I think they're going to do rehearsals differently, so I need to look and see. I can't remember if they do more than one night of classes in one show. Because they do dress rehearsals where they get all dressed up and ready to go like they're gonna go on stage to perform for real. And so they get their hair and makeup done, and they're in their costumes, and a professional photographer comes that night and gets their pictures done. So that's when they get their pictures done. So they go on and they run through their routines at least 2 times each, and then they come off the stage and go and get their pictures taken immediately. So then they're still pretty and beautiful, and that's when we get our pictures done. So that's cool. I like that they do it that way. So I need to figure out if they're going to do dress rehearsals. What am I doing here? I changed colors, and I started doing it in the same color as the last row. I was like, wait, hold on. I changed colors on the last one, but then I picked up the old color again. It was funny. I was like, what am I doing here, brain? You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I haven't showed you guys progress on this in a few rows, so let me finish this row and I will show you what I have, and then probably go ahead and end the video, because again, I don't think I'm gonna finish this square in a decent amount of time. I don't want to make this forever long. So let's finish this return. I know some of you like to just listen to me jibber jabber while you work on stuff, but I don't want to make you listen to me forever. Just pulling things out of the air to talk about, you know? So yeah, I need to find somebody to do hair and makeup for me, because I am not a stage makeup person. I mean, I guess there's no time like the present to learn. But I don't know. I've seen it, I've seen them do it to her. It's just, it hasn't stuck, so. I mean, I don't have a lot more left, but I'm not gonna finish it here today on the video. But that is what I have so far for a mitered square. So it's really simple. It's just, as you get to the center, you're doing 3 together, and it's bringing it in, and eventually it'll come back to a point. And like I said, you may need to block it if you want to keep it from curling, or figure out a way to do anti-curl stitches, which, you know, you could do. You could probably do this mitered square with some different stitches. But really the only part that's really curling is a little bit right here along the edge, mostly here in the corner, and then obviously the beginning here. So once it's done, it might lay flat. I don't know, but I'll take a picture of it when I'm done and show you guys on my post tab what it ends up looking like. But I like the colors. The Diva Pink and the teal together look really cute. I like it. I like it. I love the edges. They're so finished looking. I like that. So much better than crochet. Crochet, you got these like raw edges sometimes, and it's like, that's why I am not against doing borders. I'm just anti-border, and it's not like 100%, but just I am hesitant to do borders because I don't like crocheting into the sides of the stitches. I'm like, I need my V's. I need my V's to go into. So Tunisian work, oh, that's another thing that meshes with my head, because it gives me nice V edges that I can join these a whole lot better, because I have actual V's to go into. So if that doesn't convince you to do it, I don't know what will. But I mean, the back, yes, the back isn't as pretty, but it's still pretty cool looking. I like the texture that it does. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here, get it going on the whole upload process, and then I'm going to finish this square up. Shouldn't take me much longer. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fabulous, thankful Tunisian Thursday. That's a mouthful, but that's a fun one. Thankful Tunisian Thursday. Or Tunisian Thankful Thursday. I like that one better, I think. Tunisian Thankful Thursday. Anyway, I'm thankful for Tunisian, and I'm thankful for crochet, and I'm thankful that I have the ability to do it. So, I hope you guys have a beautiful, positive, kind, filled day. And we'll see you on the next video, friends. Bye!